Hey, I got something to say. You know, some of the most difficult behaviors you can deal with when it comes to a narcissist is the emotional abuse. You'll come to a point where you can see the cold in their eyes. When you try to look in their eyes, you go from seeing warmth and empathy, or so you thought, and it turns into the dark abyss of what seems to be an empty soul where there's no love for you no more. And you can't for the life of you figure out what you did to deserve this kind of behavior. And you're going to beat yourself up about it. But at the end of the day, you ain't do nothing to deserve that. At the end of the day, that's just a part of the experience. You usually end up in that situation when they're trying to discard you. And they usually try to discard you when they've got everything they needed, or when you've gotten into a point of the relationship where you know too much. When you know things and can expose them for what they really are. When you have put yourself in a position to be able to obliterate this facade that they have for themselves with other people who think that they're probably great, you know, that's when they'll start treating you that way. And you shouldn't beat yourself up trying to figure out what it is that you did or what you can do to change the situation, because you can't. It ain't nothing you did. It ain't nothing they want to change. It's their way of trying to put themselves in a position to not look like the bad guy when things go south. They don't want to make it better. Change comes from within. And a lot of times people like that, they're just an empty soul. A lot of times, most of the time, they don't even love themselves, let alone love you. It was all fake. So the best thing you can do is try to find the strength to leave. It's going to be one of the hardest battles you've ever faced. I know from experience. And me personally, that mental and emotional abuse was torture. I would rather somebody literally whip my ass every day than be treated that way, and have to go through those feelings and those dilemmas with myself, wondering how somebody that was supposed to love me could be that bad towards me? Because the answer is, people who really love you, they ain't going to treat you that way. If there was a problem, they would be willing to do what it took to find a solution. And that narcissist, they don't want to find a solution. And I know that if somebody, you know, if she physically had abused me like that, I could deal with those physical wounds a lot better than the emotional ones. Because those emotional ones are going to hurt long after she's gone. Long after your person has left, you're going to deal with those emotional wounds. It's going to be a long, hard road. But you find the strength and you get away from that person. It's going to be the best thing you could ever do. It may take a long time to recover, but you can do it. Don't stay thinking that you can make it better, because you're not. It will not get better with an individual like that. So please, do the best you can to find the best way out. Cut your losses with that situation, because the longer you try to fix things and make it better, the worse it's going to get. I know. But once you start to heal, once you start really seeing things for what they were, things will start getting better. And then you can move towards starting over. And you'll know a little bit more about those red flags to look for. And you're going to learn to not ignore them. Stuff like that don't happen by accident. The sun will come up another day and shine on you, and you will get through it. So you just put one foot in front of the other. If you're going through it, and keep on pressing forward, because you will get through it. I'm Dirty, and these are my views. If you know somebody that this message might help, please tell them. Check Dirty's views out. Send them to my page. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, all that. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.